Confirmation bias. Corrito with the big 14 fucking months. God damn. Bro, camera Patreon giveaway. What you mean? Like I'm giving out this camera after it breaks? No. It's going on. It's getting collected, brother. Like all the relics behind me. You know what I'm saying? Took a risk today and it paid off. If anyone's debating right now between something, do it or lose the chance. Oh God. You fucks with monogamy. Here's my thoughts on all that shit, right? My reasons is different. My reasons is gonna be a lot different from the average person, just because of how I live my life and how I chose to live my life. The idea of being monogamous. Tell me you make another decent video. I like them so much. I do it all the time. I have them kind of discussions all the time. So in my mind, right, I do not want to be in any relationship or any situation of anything. It could be a job. It could be a position, a role. It don't even matter. Anything that like kills my spirit, I don't want to be a part of. And 9 times out of 10, when most people think of like monogamy, so you got the lowest level of why most people are monogamous, right? Or say you should be with one person for the rest of your life, or choose to be with one person. Now, I'm not disrespecting. You could do whatever you want, right? But the lowest reason, right, which is the weakest logic, is it's the right thing to do. Now, those people are probably saying that because of their religion, of the society that they were raised in, you know, their upbringing, their parents, and, you know, the whole idea that, you know, it's cheating when a man messes with another woman or a woman messes with another man. But what they don't think about is what really makes that shit cheating is the betrayal of the contract that the two people are in. You know what I'm saying? You got relationships where a dude is with a girl and he know that she got other men that's fucking her or whatever, and he cool with that. Hey, not my cup of tea, right? But they agree with that, they live with that, and they happy with that. So it is what it is, right? And then you got relationships vice versa, where, you know, woman would do, and she know he got more other women, and she don't care. She's content, she's accepted it, whatever the case may be. So this whole idea that one size fits all, that you are like everybody's supposed to be monogamous. You're supposed to stay with that one partner and live with them. I'm not buying to that. I personally say whatever makes you happy, whatever fits with you, you go and do that shit, buddy. And don't complain about what I do. Now, what I feel like works for me, I simply cannot say. I know that for my entire life up until now, I have never been a relationship guy. Like, I've never even liked the idea. I remember even telling a woman this when I was in like 8th grade, 9th grade. Like, I don't like titles. I feel like titles kill things. Like, not from a regular standpoint, like, oh, that's my girlfriend, or she goes, you know, oh, that's my boyfriend, blah, 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 that's my wife, that's my husband. People get power from these titles. People get, you know, meaning from them. And they obviously mean something when you say, oh, that's my wife, or she says, you know, that's my husband, or that's my girlfriend, or that's my boyfriend, whatever, right? But for me, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go into something like that with someone until I see that they are not the kind of person who loves through their ego. I remember we talked about that shit before, the difference between unconditional love and loving through your ego. And most people only know how to love through their ego. They with the big 5 months turn me the fuck up. So when you mess with somebody, right, and they love through their ego, and you get in a relationship with them, that title is not a term of endearment. That title is not, this person means this to me willingly, right? That title now becomes the condition that they will love you. That's what that is. Hold on, let me fix this. Hold on. All right, there we go. Right? So most people, it takes a select, it takes a rare type of person to be able to see the meaning behind that shit, like, and put more meaning in the bond than the actual title. And I've been thinking like that since I was in like 9th grade, and in my whole life, no bullshit. I just feel like the way I am with my purpose and the way I am with my life, a traditional relationship will not work for me. I literally would need a woman who understands my mindset on like naturally. Like, I don't want to teach her this shit. But what I mean by my mindset, chat, no bullshit. I can go a long time without talking to somebody, and it'd be no problem. And then when we actually talk or we spend time together, I'm cool. I'm not the type nigga. I don't want to call you every day. I don't want to be living in your skin. I want my space, respectfully. But that doesn't work for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some people like being on the phone every day, hours at a time. Hanging out all the time, and that's fine for them. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. But me knowing me, I would need that person to really truly understand that me and my alone time is on par with a fucking party. Like how excited somebody gets to go get lit and fucking have fun outside or some shit is what I get from my alone time. Like, me just being to myself, nigga, I'll be cooling. I never get bored. People might not believe me when I say that, but I never get bored. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be bored. Like, I just like what the idea of being bored. Like, I always can entertain myself. I could just feel good just doing nothing, just relaxing. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not. I'm probably thinking. I'm probably reading something, watching something, thinking about something else, and you know what I'm saying. So, and I always had a strange relationship with how I manage my relationships with people, not just women, but with people. Is that I've always noticed a lot of the times, when it comes to meeting another person, we experience our bond differently. So for them, they may want to be around me a lot. They may want to talk to me a lot. But me, I will let them do what they want. Leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you suffocating me a little bit too much, family or not, chat, I'm telling you, this is not just about relationship with women. This is like family too. Like, listen, call me when you need me. It's a birthday party, a cookout or something, I'm there. But a day-to-day life, I can't describe it. Like, I feel like I don't miss like nothing. It's a weird, it sounds so heartless, but I can't explain it. It sounds so heartless when I say it out loud. But I truly just enjoy my time alone. I enjoy being by myself. I enjoy getting lost in my work. And my whole, summed up way of saying it is, I can never give to myself to somebody else when I don't even have myself. I give everything I got to my purpose. I give everything I got to achieving everything I sought out for myself. You know what I'm saying? In my vision. And I know it's not impossible, right, to have a woman who is on par on that same level of purpose and vision as me. And that's why I'm not going to say I do not believe in monogamy or monogamy does not work for me. I'm just saying I need a specific relationship. Like, that shit really got to hit. It really got to be what I need it to be. Not for me, but for, us. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it's not me, you know what I'm saying? It's us type shit. It's our kids, that generation after that, our legacy. That's what I'm on. Whole case study. No, it just... But I try not to let shit like that get into when I coach y'all, because I feel like some of y'all will be like, oh, well, I want 10 women, or having one woman is wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go get you one woman and, live your life how y'all live your life. What works for you? Somebody could literally be a fucking, like, let's make some shit up. Somebody could literally be a fucking farmer. They have no phones. It's them and their wife, their 2 kids, 5 goats, 8 cows, and like 10 horses or some bullshit. And they live their fucking life and they happy and they content. They don't give a fuck about nothing. And they farm all their food. They might go to Target once a month or some shit. I'm just making something up. But if that works for them, bro, if that, you know what I'm saying? If they cool like that, shit, let it be. But what I noticed with me is like, my life just be changing so much, bro. Like, this is how I'm too nonchalant for a relationship, bro. Well, you gotta watch that because you might be closing yourself off from some type of past trauma, and you know you pushing other people out that could love you. You know what I'm saying? In the way that you want to be loved. And that's another reason why I'm so picky. It's like people assume being a dating coach or being, good looking, as I would say, Chad. I don't know how y'all feel. I'm a good looking. No. But that like the access to a bunch of different women is just like exciting or something. And it's not. It's not, because rarely do I ever feel like I want to spend time or talk to that person. Rarely. And not because they're not pretty enough or they don't have any substance or they're boring or whatever. But it's just like it don't be hitting, man. It just don't be hitting no more. I mean, maybe in high school or what I'm saying, when I was just trying to run through them, cool. But I don't know. I don't play that shit no more, man. Red pill niggas will beg to differ. That's because a lot of dudes in that red pill, mindset of thinking when it comes to dating, a girl broke their heart. They all got like the same origin story, bro. Girl broke their heart. It might have been like 3 girls that they couldn't get. So we're gonna even get into this. Let's break this down. It benefits them to hide and put like this strong ass outer layer over them, right? To say, I'm never going to love another woman. I'm never going to enjoy a life because I can't trust anybody. And you know what my solution to that is? I'm just never going to trust another woman. I'm going to stay about my, I'm going to just distract myself in the fact that I yearn for love on the inside with the fact that I'm just such a boss. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But to me, it's clear that they be lying to themselves. Like, yo, that girl hurt you. Now you don't want to trust another girl. Now you don't want to, now you're playing defense. That's what I call it, chat. Like a lot of that shit when I first came to the internet, I'm like, I was just, my dating device is mainly communicational. It's mainly interactional. I've seen a lot of dating advice on the market, like a lot of way people give dating advice is defense. It's like it's playing defense. Oh yeah, never text her back fast. Leave her on scene for 3 days, and it's like, dog, you doing all this pretending, but you really soft as hell. You know why it's soft to me? Because they are afraid to be seen for who they really are. You want to text her, but you going to hold back on doing it because you're trying to cover up. Because that if she saw that you cared, she wouldn't like that. Well, guess what? Why would I even want to be with a woman with how much I care turns her off? Just think about that. Do you think that's like do you think that applies to all women? No. But the way that coaching goes is it would have you think that like caring about a woman turns them off. So you need to half not care and then like, man, that bullshit out of here, man. Get that bullshit out of here. They get that defensive coaching because they cared about a woman or they, gave it to a woman that didn't deserve it. They may not have even had a standard for a woman. They just, she was the first girl that liked them back. She was the first girl that flirted back and they just fell in love with her for no reason. In a short period of time, they had no standard, nothing, right? You cut your hair? No, nigga, we just got to tie it back. So listen, then from that situation, they lived their whole life on defense. It just blows my mind, bro. Wrist Tourney update. Raw got banned on Twitch for a temporary time. So he's appealing with them right now. So, we're going to wait it out. We're going to thug it out and wait it out. I watched some RP shows, not going to name the one, but they straight disrespect the woman, but the man respect back in the turn. No, it's just bullshit, bro. It's just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just bullshit. And see, if I'm going to believe something, I got reasons behind it. You know what I mean?